Good morning. Welcome to Louise Hay's Trust Life and EFT to help us to release extra energy and receive the blessings of the universe, God, whatever you want to call that place that holds unconditional love and full blessings for us. She says, I choose a peaceful way of life. And I'm going to read the first sentence, and I'm going to tell you a little story. If I want to live in a peaceful world, then it is up to me to make sure that I am a peaceful person. So, in a time when I was single between being married and had children, and I was trying to understand what fell apart in the first time and how I could recreate something different, I listened to a relationship podcast. It was a cassette tape at that time. That ages me. By Deepak Chopra. If you know who he is, he's a medical doctor who also understands the quantum physics of science. The science of science. So often scientists limit themselves to, I don't even know what, but the quantum science is an expanse of science. It's the science of the universe, and it's still science. Feels a little woo-woo sometimes, but it is still science. It is absolutely science. It's pure science. Anyway, Dr. Chopra said, he was talking about relationships, and he said, when you're looking for someone to partner with, make a list of the qualities that you would like to have in that person. And then he said, and don't go look for a person with those qualities. Look at yourself and create and cultivate in yourself those qualities that you would like to have in another person, in your partner, and then that person will be drawn to you. Because as we look at other people to fulfill our needs and to be to us what we need them to be to us, we're always going to be lacking. We will always come up short because I cannot fulfill 100% my partner's needs. I cannot 100% fulfill my children's needs. I cannot. And nobody's going to 100% fill my needs. I'm going to be disappointed. If we let go of the need to have someone else fill our needs and allow ourselves the luxury, the scientific quantum physics, quantum science concept of truly loving ourselves, then our needs are fulfilled. And we get to help fulfill other people's needs because we can then show them when they're in distress and sadness and distraught, we can then show them that same path. Because when we need other people, and it's not that we don't need other people. Everything's a paradox, isn't it? Yes, I need you. You need me. Together we need each other. And then we need to let go of our neediness and fill ourselves. And as we fill ourselves and let go of our neediness, we actually share with other people and fill them. And it's just this reciprocating thing that comes back. It's this whole cycle back and forth between each other. But it starts with us. And in this manner, we keep our power to be autonomous. Dr. Viktor Frankl is a psychiatrist, I think, perhaps a psychologist, who spent 6 years in the concentration camps in the Holocaust. And he wrote a book called Man's Search for Meaning. And one of the things that he said is that they can take everything else from us, but they can't take our autonomy, our inside heart from us. And when we have meaning in our lives, that drives us to stay alive and drives us to keep our autonomy. Pretty applicable today, isn't it? I choose a peaceful way of life. If I want to live in a peaceful world, then it is up to me to make sure that I am a peaceful person. No matter how others behave, I keep peace in my heart. I declare peace in the midst of chaos or madness. I surround all difficult situations with peace and love. I send thoughts of peace to all troubled parts of the world. If I want the world to change for the better, then I need to change the way I see the world. I am now willing to see life in a very positive way. I know that peace begins with my own thoughts. As I continue to have peaceful thoughts, I am connected with like-minded people, peaceful thinking people. Together, we help bring peace and plenty to our world. So as we look at this world and all of its interesting dynamics right now, we can either look at it like the world is falling apart, or it's shaking up and evolving and arising and evolving into something that's even better and bigger. And if we have the idea and hold the idea that perhaps, just perhaps, this experience that we're having here with this physical body is not the only part of our existence, and that we're here at boarding school, and that we're evolving and we're coming into something even bigger and better and more dynamic and more pure and more love-driven. And as we band together with each other in that space of arising, DNA is a spiral. Our life print is a spiral. We're spiraling upwards, folks. I choose a peaceful way of life. I'm going to read this part again about the chaos. I declare peace in the midst of chaos or madness. I declare inner peace in the place of chaos or madness. Namaste. I love you.